Hey guys, Insomnia here, back with some more viewer summons today in AFK Arena. Today we're on Laylee's account. We're going to go ahead and look over the heroes. I know we're shooting for Cecilia and we're shooting for Oden are the two heroes that we're looking at. So here at the Light Bearer, we already have a Lucius up to Mythic. We have Rowan, we have Falks, we have Cecilia, we have Hendrik, we have Belinda, we have all of the core, we have Gwyneth, we have a lot of very, very solid copies. Light Bearers are what we're looking for today, specifically Cecilia. I would love to see her at Legendary Plus, if not higher, maybe even up to Mythic Plus. We'll go ahead and we'll start with our stones here. We do have 7 of them, so hopefully we can pull some Light Bearers out of here. 442 stones in total. So I'm hoping we can pull a copy of Almas. Okay, very good. Out of the tanks, Almas and Cirrus, Gorvo, very, very solid Wilder tanks. All of them are pretty strong. Cetrana, I personally do not use. I cannot get her to live at all. She dies very, very quick, which is kind of what her signature item is. Come out, drop fire seeds, and die. But we have, look at that. We have Rowan. We have Gwyneth, another Gwyneth. Shamira, Isabella. Very, very good pull there. Double Light Bearers, double Graveborns. Very, very cool to see. We're not going to use our rare cards at this point because I don't want to fill everything up with fodder like we did on the last viewer summons. So as I'm going, I'm learning quite a bit. So here we have Lucius, which definitely always want. We have Belinda Rose combo, as you can see there. Definitely super strong. Rowan for support, and Cecilia is the hero we are trying to build at this point, as well as Oden. So that is a solid Light Bearer team that you see right there. So we'll start with our companion points. We have 600 companion points. So hopefully out of that amount, we should be able to pull 2 elite heroes, which it looks like just a lot of fodder on that one. Second pull is just the same, getting quite a bit of light bearer fodder though, which is good because we are going to need some heroes to go ahead and level up Cecilia if we get some copies of her. There's our first elite, which is a copy of Cecilia. Look at that. Oh, the very first one. All right, so we got 1 copy of her. That will be enough to get her to Elite Plus so we can actually work with it, but we want to get her higher. I want to get her to at least Legendary Plus. If we pull enough copies and get super, super lucky taking her to Ascended or focusing on another hero on the account to get up to Ascended at this point. So not too much luck. We only have 1 good pull out of there, but we do have 166 scrolls, so we use 160 of those. We have 63,000 diamonds and 83 faction summons. So we are going to have a ton of summons for this. Let's make sure we switch this over because we are going for the Light Bearers, looking for Cecilia. That way, just by chance, if we're short of gems towards the end, we can still get all of our summons done with our faction scrolls. So again, a lot of Light Bearer rare fodder there. Second pull, not too good. We need a good luck streak going on here. And there is another elite, which is a copy of Pharrell. Definitely one of the best Graveborns that they do have. His CC aspect, everyone's using him. Look at that. Cecilia, Pharrell, Isabella have a ton of fodder there through the Smart Ascends. A bunch more Elite Plus, so we are going to have fodder, it looks like, for all the factions, especially with the sheer amount of summons we're doing. We're going to have a ton of fodder. So a little bit slow on the rare pulls as well. But we do have another Elite there, who is a copy of Brutus. Very nice. His immunity shield is super, super powerful, especially when you're coming up through the campaign stages, 1 through probably 20, 22. The immunity shield, if the enemy can't take care of it, it's very, very helpful because, and there's another elite who is a copy of Rose. Very nice. Rose has the ability to just absolutely supercharge. That's how Belinda and Rose combo does the super nuke, even using Rose to follow Shamira. So Shamira can double ult. Super, super powerful combination of the two. We need to get some good luck here to actually get a couple heroes. And there's our first double. Look at that. Who do we get? Rowan and Oden, very nice. Or not Rowan, excuse me, Iran. Iran, definitely the top wilder. Oden, I definitely want to build, want to see with his signature item. Very, very solid pull. Iran not only has CC, he does a ton of damage. Just the combination, especially with Leica. And there's another elite who is Titus, another hero that I would like to build. So even though I've been playing this game for almost a year, and look at that, there's Iran and Oden, both up to Elite Plus. So now we at least have copies to get them up to Legendary. But we need to get them past Legendary. We need Legendary Plus at a minimum. We do have one card on the table there. So let's see if we can do one. We have two more pulls here. If we can pull one or two lucky elites. Nothing there. Final pull has to be an elite. Let's see who we get. Oh, and only one. It is, all right, Iran again. Very, very nice. Such a solid Wilder hero. If you're building a Wilder team or a Wilder comp, even PvP teams, they're built around Iran Leica shell, which is just so, so powerful. Starting into the diamonds now, and there is our first elite, which is Belinda, the super nuking light bearer. One of my absolute favorite heroes. And a triple. Nice. First a double, now a triple. Oden, Iran, Titus. Super, super solid pull. Look at that. Wow, that is good. Oden we're looking for. Iran, never disappointed. Titus, for the Mauler Tower, Titus is probably one of the best because he's one of the only Maulers with true CC. And look at that. We have Iran, we have Titus. We got another copy of Oden. So we are really, really going to be able to build some heroes here, which is super excited. That's why I love doing the viewer summons, is the ability to see a lot of heroes. And another pull there, which is Scrag. Oh, this is going to help a lot for the Mauler Tower. Scrag is probably the most powerful Mauler tank, just because of his damage mitigation, his lack of CC, the CC he provides. Super, super powerful hero overall since they've done the rework a couple patches ago. Getting a lot of rares here. We need a couple more elites. We still have 44,000 or 41,000 diamonds now, and there's another elite. We need a couple more copies of Cecilia and a copy of Sophia, the super nuking Mauler. So the Maulers are getting a ton of love on this account. Even though we're looking for light bearers, I still like the Mauler love. Mauler Tower is by far the most difficult tower there is, due to the lack of support that we get for the Mauler team itself. That was a good pull. 6 rares, I will take 6 rares. And there is another elite. Hopefully it's Cecilia, which it is Verk. Holy Maulers. We are just stacking Maulers at this point. And there's Verk up, there's Sophia up. Wow. So we are getting... That's a full team of 5 Maulers, I believe, between Brutus and Titus. All right, so come on. We need some good lucky pulls here and another elite. I believe that's 3 in a row. Cecilia, there she is. The one light bearer we're looking for, Cecilia. Another copy of her. Super, super exciting. We need one more copy. If we can pull one more copy, we can get her to Legendary Plus. And for Layla, I'm going to keep them there at Legendary Plus. That way she can build them the way that she wants, rather than going through and just building. But we're looking for her, and we're looking for Oden. So let's see who we get here. It is Oden, another copy. Oh, we should be able to build him. We might need one more, but definitely some super good summons and another double. So we've gotten 2 doubles and a triple. Oden again. Back-to-back Oden pulls with another copy of Rose. We had a copy earlier. Oh, that's going to be a super strong team. A little bit more rare. There's 4 of 10, so that's still pretty good. We got another elite here. Finally, our luck is back. A copy of Tassie. Very nice for the Wilder team. Between the copies of Iran, the copies of Tassie, so that gets Tassie up, that gets Rose up. Oden, another copy, so that will take him to Legendary Plus at that point. Back-to-back copies of Oden. That is crazy. I think that's 3 copies we've already pulled of him. So very, very cool. We still have 11,000 diamonds left, and all of our regular or our faction scrolls. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull some more light bearers after this. Another 8, 10 pulls, which another elite there. It is another copy of Verk. Again, the Mauler team is getting a ton of love out of this. And good pull there. Takes 6 rares anytime. There's another elite who is another Brutus. Oh my goodness. If ever you wanted to build a Mauler team, that is a lot of Maulers that we pulled. Not only that, the amount of emblems we've pulled. So let's get a couple stones here. Hopefully we pull some light bearers. We should be able to get 2. I'm just short of 3. I'll do a pull and then do the third one in a minute. So here we do get, they went to the mailbox. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more heroes up. Again, Brutus going to Elite Plus. We have a lot of copies of Maulers at this point. And hopefully, they went to the mailbox, that's right. It is, that's okay. Golas and Veden. Not the best, but again, we still do need fodder. Fodder in this game, you always, always need. So let's go ahead and we are sticking with our light bearer cards at this point. We need Cecilia, 1 copy of Cecilia. It is Hendrik. Okay, Hendrik's another hero. The Hendrik Gwyneth Shell, the combo is super, super powerful. Hendrik actually pushes a hero to the back. Another copy of Belinda, very nice. We'll always take that. But Hendrik pushes the hero to the back so Gwyneth can catch everybody on fire, which usually 4 targets at that point. And we get Cecilia. There it is. Another copy. Yes! So, so cool to see another copy of her. I believe that's 3 copies of her that we've already pulled. So between her and Oden, going for both of those heroes, we have gotten a ton of copies and another Hendrik. So light bearers, we're going to have a lot to play with here as well. We still have 80 more summons to do for the light bearer team. So they are going to have a ton of heroes. And that should give us enough with that pull for 1 more stone. So let's go ahead and buy our stone. We'll see who we get out of here, and then we'll finish our last 7 summons at this point. Hopefully it's a light bearer. It is Iran again. Wow. So I believe that's 3 copies of Iran as well. So a lot of Iran. Look at that pull. Belinda, Cecilia's there. Hendrik's there. Super, super powerful for light bearers. And we still have 70 summons here. This is so cool to see. That, like I had said earlier, this is why I love doing the summons. And there is an elite. Hopefully it is a copy of Lucius. Very nice. We already have him at Mythic. I think we might be able to get him Ascended. Ascended Lucius is very, very hard to kill, especially because of his shielding ability. So we'll have to see where he's up at this point. And another elite. Hopefully it's Lucius. Rowan. Very nice. We are getting very, very lucky on this account. We had a couple double pulls, a triple pull, a lot of solo pulls. All right, we got 2 more left. And we're out of space again. There we have a Lucius and a Rowan, both going up to Elite Plus. All right, 2 more pulls. Let's see if we can get lucky with 1 more copy. 1 more copy of Cecilia would be ideal. And here we get, it is Belinda, another copy. I believe that's triple copies of Belinda too. And our final summon, come on. Double, triple, nothing. Nothing but some more rares. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and and there's some more red chests. We got a lot of emblems here with all of those summons. So let's go ahead and look at the temple. We ascended a ton of heroes, have a ton of fodder. So let's see who we can work on. So the light bearer team. We know we want to build up Cecilia. We have Rose, we have Belinda, we have Cecilia, Estrilda, Hendrik. We have pretty much everybody here. Lucius, we do have double copies down there. Right there, we do have double copies. We have fodder in the bottom that we've been saving. I'm just making some fodder to make space to summon. So Rose, we don't have enough. And one of the pro tips here, that a lot of people have shared is if you don't have enough to get the hero to Ascended, leave the hero at Legendary Plus. Legendary Plus can still be used as food versus just moving them up the ladder. So Lucius, we're going to go ahead and use some of the food because we do have double copies of him. Moving him to Mythic Plus with the double copies, as you can see there, will take him to Ascended. So look at that, an Ascended Lucius. Super, super powerful hero. But looking here, so Rowan, we only have, I believe, one additional copy or one Elite Plus copy of him. Yep, we don't have any more. So if we did move him up to Mythic to use our food, he would stay there, or even Mythic Plus, because we don't have enough to get him to Ascended. Rose we can get up. Cecilia we definitely want to get up. And we have a lot of copies of Hogan. We have some Angelo there, a couple Morellas, Movis. So we do have quite a bit of food for this. Belinda, we do have 2 copies there. So I'm not sure enough to get anyone up to Ascended either. Pretty close. I think we can make a couple of the core heroes up to Legendary Plus. Legendary Plus you can still use for food, so if you decide you're not going to build a hero, since they're even at Legendary Plus, they can sit there at Legendary Plus. But Rose is a hero. Looking at this account, we do have a Ascended Chimera, so we'll go ahead and we'll build Rose. Like I said, we do have a lot of fodder heroes here, so we'll go ahead and pop in Movis, and we'll pop in Angelo, getting her to Legendary, which is good because she can support the Chimera that we got, Legendary Plus. We don't have enough copies to get her up to Ascended, so we're just going to keep her at Legendary Plus. Same with Cecilia, or not Rain, Cecilia. She is the other one that we're going to go ahead and get up to Legendary Plus using some of our fodder cards. We still do have food down there, so if we want to move anyone to Mythic, we can, unlocking their signature item. But again, we still lack just a couple copies to be able to get the heroes up quite a bit. But let's take a look at Oden here. We have 1, 2, so we have enough to get him up as well. As you can see, we got Chimera. We do have food down there in the bottom. So Isabella is already at Legendary Plus. So we'll go ahead and build Oden just because I've never ever done this. And he's a hero that I do want to see. So Legendary, and there is Legendary Plus for him. Very, very powerful. So we will keep him there. Just like the other heroes, I want to make sure that she can build whoever she wants. But Oden we can definitely use. Rowan is up to Legendary Plus. Rose is up to Legendary Plus. Lucius is up to Ascended because we pulled a lot of copies. Got Belinda we can get up here. Gwyneth. We have a lot of copies of Hendrik. So depending on who Layla wants to build, she can go ahead and build her. Not going to go ahead and look through all the Maulers because we pulled so many Maulers. Not even sure where to go with that at this point. Same with the Wilders. Wilders, we have a lot, but Cecilia was the hero we were focusing on, so we did get Cecilia to Legendary Plus. We got Oden to Legendary Plus, which is exactly what we wanted to do in the summoning session. So she can continue to go ahead and build the heroes where she wants to from here. Lightbearer team at this point is super solid with Lucius tanking. Even swapping in Belinda with Cecilia and Rowan and Rose. Very, very powerful. So seeing if they want to build Hendrik with Gwyneth. A lot of options, and this is what I've talked about before, really mapping out the account and where you want to take it, what heroes you want to focus on, what heroes you're going to build. Really the easiest way to make progression in this game. Not building heroes that you don't need or heroes that are just going to be food. So overall, like I said, not going to go through the Maulers and the Wilders, but super, super solid summoning session. We got Cecilia up, we got Oden up, which are the 2 heroes that we were really focused on. Continuing to build the team, they are looking very, very strong. Continuing to make progression because now Rose can follow Chimera, adding to that. Celestials, Hypogens, we didn't pull any. So we got very, very bad RNG with that, with the amount of pulls that we did. Not pulling any of them at all. But there you go. Cecilia's up, Rose is up, Rowan is up, Lucius to Ascended because we pulled enough copies of him. It is very, very satisfying to see the team that we have here. And depending on who we want to ascend at this point or who we want to worry about Mythic, that way we can get their signature items up. So let me know in the comments what you think. The email's down there to do viewer summons, and as always, thank you for watching.